Right, video 8. Here we go. Time to do the forearms. Now, I looked back at my last video and I kept calling them the triceps. I had to double check online to make sure I was saying things right. It's the forearms we're going to be making. We're going to be making this bit here. Now, with this, the PEP file that I have up on the site, I've taken this, it's split in half, and there's two sets of PEP. Now both sides are the same, except for the bit that comes up. Here's a bit we made earlier, and it goes like so. So it goes like that. So there'll be a piston in there. I am going to do set at the top twice, and then I'll have to make this extra piece here which will fit on. So it kind of works like this, same as the biceps. I've got the top and the bottom, like that. There you go. So I'm going to stick this together. Again, I'm using these foam board parts to keep it light. I'm not going to make all four pieces out of foam because I think it will get a bit heavy down there, because I've still got the pinchers to put on the end. So let's glue them together. So left and right of those. Strengthen it out. Yeah, I need to put some foam inside to strengthen it as well. I'll put some pillars of foam, some lines. I'm filling out the box, the arms. So there you go, I've put a thin layer of EVA foam on the foam board. I've got the hard bits of sort of 10mm standard foam. Got some little bits that were given to me that are no good for details because I've got cat scratches and all sorts. Inside, a layer of the time bond on the top. No, not there. It's all going hard. So here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, there you go. These are the forearms. They're going to have most of the movement going on, and they need to be sturdy. So I'm thinking that I need to make sure that they are tough. So using this plastic again from Troy, it just happened to be the exact same width, except for the top. There's like these little bits on the side, so I had to cut all these little extra side bits and glue them on. I'm putting 4 of these, one on either side, like that. Now I've got to add these fins. So there's these fins around it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm leaving the inside blank. Just cut the one out. Just cut the one out. It's 10mm, luckily, so I can either use some of the foam with the the sort of metal gate back on it, sort of the metal effect. I might do that because it'll look pretty cool when it's painted up in yellow. And the other part that I need to do is on the bottom of it, you've got a part for the piston here. I've been using the plans from the top of the arm to build all this because the pieces worked out better. But I've now got to open up the other plans for the bottom to get to this section, and it'll be a chunk of foam. Again, I'm leaving some sections blank and empty, just building the basic shell, so when we try and then I can look at how I'm going to get the joints to work. I've pre-cut them all, and obviously they're all slightly different lengths because cutting foam, things spring around and move. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do both of them at the same time, and the idea is that I pick the two best ones of each side, and I'm doing the sides that can be seen at the same time. So in this case, this is the tops. So the tops of the arms are always going to be seen together. So I've chosen the fins that match both sides the best. You don't want to get like one that's slightly miscut. You know, one's a bit too small in there because the lines aren't going to match. You see? So yeah, you can see what I mean. But obviously, by having the ones that look similar either side, then that's the best thing to do. Luckily, these boards I got have got adverts on them, so I can just follow that as a line. That's a line. Once again, as long as they're exactly the same on every one. And then it's a set. I think I waste far too much time trying to get things that people ain't even going to notice, but I just like things to be straight. Just know these are the things that are going to fall off at Comic-Con. So if you spot one of my fins at the London Film and Comic-Con, just email me. So you got the fins, and I've left one side off. That side is the side where I will basically have the rig inside for holding them. So that's my left arm, there, and that's my right. With this little bit, there's what I'm calling the elbow. Piece comes down, the piston's going to go in. I haven't worked the pistons out yet, but it's probably just going to be a bit of foam, circular foam, 10mm foam wrapped around, glued down the side for a seam. So if we flip it up the other way, so it's upside down, I need to put this piece in first, here and there. Now with the pet file, this is a little bit more awkward because I wanted it to be easy to do. So I found this piece again, here, and I cut a semicircle out, and I stuck the pieces I want on them. There you go. They're both slightly different sizes because it buckles inwards. Let's do those. And the reason why I cut this semicircle out is because I'm going to make a piece of foam with this piece on it, and it should just glue in like so. See? And the long side, this side, has little bends like that, which we'll come to in a bit. Alright, my room is far too small for this, but I'll try and show you what I've done now. I've built two of these so far, just basically two end pieces, and one of the longer ones cut and bent, just like that. Right. And this will bend downwards. So what I've found, the best thing to do is pop it on the floor, have the blank section towards me, and then I will glue it in, slot in like so. Next thing is, let's cover this piece with a concaved piece of foam to here. Yeah. And then I'll do the same at the bottom. There's a little piece. And then a nice flat piece here. And then this little bit, I'm kind of going to leave the ends like I have done with the other parts, because I've still got to work out how to connect all these pistons and stuff, which I haven't even thought of yet. So I thought I'd just show you the last little bit. So that's all glued in. Got a piece of, what is this, 5mm foam. And this is going to fit in here, like so, to finish the shape. Yeah, people say don't use glue sticks, all that malarkey, but you know what? I just don't have time. I don't have time. Time is not on my side for this build. Right, let's do it. And you might wonder, what do I listen to when I'm doing all this music-wise? Well, do you know what? I actually listen to films, and mostly films and TV series. If I've seen them many times, then I don't technically need to watch it. I know what's going on. So what I do is I listen. So at the moment, I've been listening to the film Aliens, because I'm building this. When the power loader comes in, I always think, yeah. And I've been listening to Banshee. I listen to season 1, 2 and 3, mostly season 1 and 2, because I love them, so well written. And I've been listening to Handmaid's Tale, season 1, 2, 3 and 4. I mostly listen to season 1 and 2. I love season 2. And for music, I do listen to the guest soundtrack, because I think it is probably the best soundtrack I've heard for a film that's of various artists. It has such a feel, and there's something about it. And the purple CD cover always pops out on my iTunes, and I have to watch it. Right. There we go. There we go. We've got an arm. It looks just like a gigantic version of my little model. Perfect. But there you go. So that's the basic shape of the forearms done. Next up is the pinchers. I've actually been looking forward to them. I'm going to build them static, so they're not going to move. They're more likely so I can stand the costume up. And that's my back of my head. I've got this idea that the arms are going to hold the costume up. Probably not going to work. But so far, it's all looking good. So there you go. Oh, so put this with my stacks of power loader everywhere. Let me turn the camera around. Look, we have got a stack of power loader, and we've got a little Queen Alien down there from Matt Perkins, the star of Silent Hill Road of Guilt. Check it out on my website. Check it out on my YouTube channel and my website. Usually directors and writers and that pay the actors. Well, we didn't pay the actors, but the actors gave us gifts, or gave me gifts. So that's cool. Stack 79 out. Forearms done. Let's get on with them. Let's get on with them pinchers.